Hello subscribers of Kritika's Vision. First of all, a very thank you for subscribing my channel and keep motivating me by further liking and viewing my videos. Now we'll continue with the legislative power of the President. So to continue with assent to legislation, that is his concern is giving signature to that legislation. Now the President may give assent to the legislation bill or may refuse the assent. The President can also send it back for reconsideration if it is not a money bill. Yes, in case of money bill, he cannot send it back. Now, if the bill is passed again by both houses of the parliament with or without amendment, the President must give his assent thereto. Okay. Now, next is previous sanction to the introduction of a bill. Now, there are certain bills. Money bills cannot be introduced except on the recommendation of the President. Similarly, a bill for the formation of new states or alteration of boundaries of states can be introduced except on his recommendation. So it cannot be introduced except when he has recommended to do so. Next is the power to promulgate ordinances. So the President has a power to promulgate ordinances, or ordinance is a direction or command of an authoritative nature. Now it has the same force and effect as an act of parliament. So whenever the two houses of the parliament are not in session, then it is the President who makes laws, and those temporary laws are known as ordinances. However, it is if the ordinances, they are temporary and also in that sense that they cease to exist after expiration of 6 weeks from the date when which the parliament has again came together for a meeting. Now, if the parliament agrees to that particular law that President has passed when the houses were not in session, it will continue. And if they don't agree, then just 6 weeks after they had met and discussed it, it will be taken as expired and null and void. So in the meantime, ordinances can be replaced by an act of parliament. Now next is President assent to state bill. Now bills passed by the state legislature may be reserved by the governor for consideration of the President. So when the governor of a particular state feels that this bill is very important and the President should go through it, then it can be reserved for his viewing. Now the President can refuse assent to a bill reserved for his or her consideration, can also send it back for reconsideration. However, a bill affecting the powers of the High Court must always be reserved for the consideration of the President. So that's all for these legislative power of the President. Kindly stay tuned to Kritika's Vision and do subscribe. Thank you.